from Teens Club. So today we are going to discuss about the poem The Eagle in Literature Grade 10. The Eagle by Alferd Lord Tennyson. He clasped the crag with crooked hands, close to the sun in lonely lands, ringed with the azure world he stands. The wrinkled sea beneath him crawls, he watches from his mountain walls, and like a thunderbolt he falls. So, the poem The Eagle was written by Alferd Lord Tennyson. Now let's look at his biography. Alferd Lord Tennyson was a British poet who was born in 6th August and died in 6th October 1892. He raised a large family and was a man of superior abilities who was excellent in architecture, painting, music and poetry. He is a romantic poet whose main concern is nature, imagination and freedom. So today we are going to discuss how to write an answer for a question related to the eagle. So this is the question. Nature is pictured out at its utmost entrance through the image of the eagle by Tennyson in the poem The Eagle, discussed in relation to the text. Again, nature is pictured out at its utmost intense through the image of the eagle by Tennyson in the poem The Eagle, discussed in relation to the text. So, first we have to make the mind map. So, this is my mind map. You also have to make a mind map before you write an answer for an English literature question. So, first, introduction. Then, he clasped the crag with crooked hands. Appearance of the bird. The mysterious position of the bird. The azure world that ringed upon him. The crawling sea beneath him. Eagle has a fertile kingdom. How he falls at like a thunderbolt. And last conclusion. So this is the introduction. The Eagle is a poem written by the Englishman Alferd Lord Tennyson. He is a romantic poet who believed that nature was beautiful and humans are the center of nature. So this poem, The Eagle, too clearly emphasizes beauty and the power of nature. He conveys this theme through his poem by using an eagle who is an element of nature. This poem shows us that eagle is a monarchical king who has a fertile kingdom and who rules this world with his utmost power and strength while changing his character at a sudden action. He clasped the crag with crooked hands. The poem consists of 2 stanzas, each consisting of 3 rhyming lines of pentameter. The types of 3 rhyming lines called triplets. Now, let's look at the poem more closely and analyze it line by line. He clasped the crag with crooked hands. The poet tries to humanize the bird by using a personal pronoun he, and it personifies the eagle to show the ownership which he holds tight. Even the verb clasp has connotation of warmth and friendship, as when we shake hands with others, and his crooked hand may be suggestive of the hassless and corrupted nature of power. The alliteration and the assonance depicts the harshness of the environment and eagle itself. However, here it refers with tension's grip of the bird in his effort to balance himself on the rock which is exposed to the unrelenting blast of wind. Crooked means ugly and deformed, and it creates an unpleasant picture in our minds. The harsh alliteration of cross sound happens that effect. Appearance of the bird. The poem The Eagle clearly describes about a monarch eagle consists of human qualities. The appearance of this eagle seems to be scaly nose. This eagle has hands which are crooked. The word crooked suggests that hasty and highness of the monarch eagle, and even this eagle includes hands too. Normally we know that a bird not include hands, right? So then in this poem, the Alferd Lord Tennyson emphasized that he clasped the crag with crooked hands. So the word hands suggests that this bird is a monarchical bird and it is hands, right? So, this eagle is on a crag, touching with his paws, clasping with his crooked hands. So, impossibly, this eagle can stand near to the sun. Normally any living being or any organism can't reach at the sun because it's due to its too heat, and it's very, it's a very divine element in our nature also. Anyone can't reach to the sun. But in this poem, the Tennyson emphasized that the eagle is close to the sun in lonely lands. So we can understand this, the power of this eagle, right? The eagle has a vast power. So the power of this eagle can be seen here, right? And in this poem, the poet used the word he to refer this eagle. So by the way, in this monarch, eagle seems to be isolated and alone. But he's fearless, heroic and valiant eagle as in the poem. So moreover, this monarch eagle appeared to be a ruler and courageous. And additionally, maybe the sea crawls beneath this monarch eagle cause of a nasty and fearful appearance of this eagle. So by fearful and ugly appearance, eagle can rule his kingdom easily. And even he can fear the whole powerful sea. So, as the poem explained, this monarch eagle depicts human qualities and enormous power which anyone can't reach. So, the appearance of the eagle is included above features. Then next come to our next point, the mysterious position of the bird. In the poem The eagle's standing position is very mysterious. The poet describes the bird perched high up on the rock with sense of admiration. The bird holds flightly to the rock with his iron-like talons and stands still against the gusty kind that sweeps against him. In the first line, the word crag shows that he is in a place where sea is located, because crag means a steep of rock near the sea. Here the eagle is at a superior height. The second line shows that he is in high up where no other animal or human can go. He is alone in his grandeur with the sun and bright blue sky forming the perfect background scenery. The praise close to the sun in lonely land suggests that this eagle is more powerful than the other animals, because any other or human being cannot go to near the sun, but this eagle is stand near the sun, though the sun is extremely heated body in our solar system. Right? So the poet tries to highlight the fact that the eagle also has the same power to stand near the sun even under extreme heat. So this praise connotes that the eagle is a very powerful animal. The praise lonely land seems to suggest the eagle's domination of the sky. The alliteration of the l sound further suggests that of loneliness and distance. And also by the next line we can further understand about this position of this eagle. It too shows us that the eagle is in a high position which anyone cannot reach, and he can see the whole world from there. The azure world that ringed upon him. The Eagle is a short 6-line poem, that is rich with descriptive imagery of the natural bird. This poem provides a vivid image of a proud eagle at the top of a mountain. So line 3, the last line of the stanza, that ringed with the azure world he stands. To understand this line, the first thing to note that is the word azure refers to a bright color that is often associated with the sky. By ringed with the azure world, the poet is referring to the vast blue sky which surrounds the eagle like a ring. The azure world in these lines might also refer to the blue sea beneath the eagle. The lines speak to the halo of the blue sky which crowns the eagle, as essentially the eagle's head is crowned with the sky, showing his power and importance. Ringed with the azure world he stands means that the eagle is surrounded with or encircled by the bluest of blue skies. Aforesaidly, azure is sky blue. The blue, the prestia we see perfectly sunny and clear day. The eagle is alone and holding onto a tall mountain top. There it seems as though we are short of seeing the world the way this eagle sees it from the high up on this mountain perch. The eagle perceives himself as being at the center of the blue sky, of the blue circle of the sky around him, and so this is what we see from the description as well. Here we can identify nature's power and importance through the eagle. As eagle shows monarchy features. As the eagle symbolizes nature, we can understand that nature is very powerful and very important. So, our next point, the crawling sea beneath him. Normally we know, yes, here the eagle is so high up. We can understand the eagle is so high, in a high very position in through the first stanza. So the sea appears to be covered in wrinkles, and in the praise, the wrinkled sea beneath him shows that the reaction of the sea. Here the sea seems to be the true stage of human being. Wrinkled means a slight line of fault in something. Wrinkles is normally seen in old men. You know, normally wrinkles can be seen in old men, right? When we are getting older, our skin gets wrinkles, right? And here the sea get wrinkled. Why is that? Do you think what's the reason for that? Yes, maybe because of the fearful, as I told earlier, maybe the fearful appearance of the eagle, right? The sea, you know, the sea is very powerful element in our nature. So that the vast element also get feared by this eagle, right? So can you understand this power of the eagle? And so now let's discuss further. You know, the word crawling means move forward on the hands or knees or by dragging the body close to the ground. This crawling is normally seen in infant baby, right? Here these two stages are very weak stages of human. You know what is these two stages? Infant and this old man, right? And here in this lines connotes that under the eagle, the sea is like an infant, right? Or an old man, right? Under the eagle, the sea is like an old man or infant. So that means the eagle is more powerful than the sea. The sea is very weak under eagle's power. The eagle is like a monarch and at his infancy. So we can understand that the sea is very, very hasty, dangerous element crawls under the power of eagle. So our next point, eagle has a fertile kingdom. Accordingly, here this eagle is so personified to a monarchy eagle who liked to live long and spent his life in Agos. Tennyson portrays the sweetness and agility of this king of the bird. This poem suggests that he have a fertile kingdom. One of the evidences, azure world, refers to the sky of the father of ocean blue. Blue is a primary color across all models of colors in space, and also it is the color of ocean and sky, which symbolize the loyalty, stability, inspiration, wisdom, or health. So it can be a calming cultural location and directly react with the fertility. So it connotes that this eagle has a fertile kingdom that framed with oceanic location as well as beautiful natural surrounding. The word mountain walls too gives us connotations about the fertile kingdom. Here the eagle's position of power shows he have great power. He is high above everything else and is able to watch what's going on and down around it. And here the reader is capable of take note of how Tennyson called mountain walls as the eagle was if they belong to him. He has the claim over this piece of land, and it because he is only the creature capable of reaching in it. There is no one to challenge him. So it clearly implies that he is very mighty, strong, and powerful enough to how to handle the country. So we can come up to our main point as it suggests that this eagle has a fertile kingdom undoubtedly, right? You can understand, right? This eagle has a fertile kingdom and he watches from his mountain wall. So the mountain wall suggests that he has a fertile kingdom. He has a palace. So normally palace is associated with king, and this is a monarch king. So he has the power to rule this whole world, right, with his position, appearance, and all. So our next point, how he falls like a thunderbolt. Thunderbolt. Have you ever seen a thunderbolt? Yes, thunderbolt. Have you ever heard about the thunderbolt? Yes, you know thunderbolt is very fast and it's extremely very fast. And here the Tennyson similar this eagle to thunderbolt, right? You can understand, right, how powerful, how fast he is, right? So the last line of the poem changes the rhythm of this poem, right? As I told earlier, eagle is on a high elevation and now he falls down, and not as a normal bird but as a thunderbolt. And thunderbolt take place for a flash of lightning with a simultaneous crash of thunder. This figure clearly depicts the monarch eagle and enormous power, and the poet has used the technique similar this monarch eagle to a thunderbolt. However, poet doesn't say for what this eagle flies down. made to catch his prey or for another purpose, but keep us a question mark to think, where does this eagle falls from like a thunderbolt? Probably poet needs us to explain the vigorous power of nature through the behavioral power and the appearance of the eagle. Normally, eagle is the king of the bird kingdom. It is clear that the eagle is much for a vigorous monarch, and this line is a hyperbole as well because thunderbolt falls extremely fast, which no one or eagle falls. So this is the conclusion of my presentation. According to the poem, is very clear that the poem the eagle is about a bird. This is the wonders majesty of nature. Purpose, the poet glorifies the bird eagle as a remarkable member of the nature family. It shows the utmost intent of nature through the eagle. Strong and powerful nature is highlighted through the physical appearance and behavior of the eagle. All his appearance, stand in position, movement shows his glory. Of this results the glorification. The poet Alferd Lord Tennyson has and chosen the best element, the eagle, to represent nature, and he successfully conveying the utmost of the nature through the gloriful eagle. All these facts help us to prove that the poem is about the wonderful majesty and the glorified nature, and nature is pictured out at its utmost intent through the image of the eagle. So this is the end of my presentation. So if you are not subscribed my channel, please subscribe, like, and please comment what should you improve. So please share this to your friends. So thank you all.